Alright, Alico3 here. Today is going to be a retro box break, and we have a 1997 Fleer Ultra Series 1. I'm pretty excited to break this one because I think this is when you can get some of the rarer, more sought-after 90s inserts. So, 97 Fleer Ultra, let's cut into it. There are 24 packs instead of 36. I don't know when exactly Ultra went to that change. Can't get it open. There we go. So less packs. One thing to worry about with a product like this that's been talked about on my channel and other channels where you're breaking older product is the cards sticking together. So that's always a concern and definitely a risk when you're spending your money. You can kind of pick up a pack and tell. Yeah, and these are bricks. So we'll just open one to kind of test the waters. These cards are beautiful. I don't know if they're all stuck together like that. They're not showing too bad of snowflakes, so we're just going to go forward with the break. I'm not going to flip the common cards up. So there's an insert right there, Power Plus Chipper Jones. This is a very low-end insert, I believe, but he is a Hall of Famer. So Chipper Jones on that. Let's tilt this down a little. I'll make a stack for all the notables. Let me get the packs out. I'm just going to break these on camera instead of off. Seems like these are pretty painless packs to open. Some of those like Junk Wax era packs are a hassle to get open. Let's continue on with the break. So they feel like a brick, but they're coming apart decently. I'm sure there's going to be some condition issues, and this is a product like most, pretty much all products I break. I'm always looking for some PSA stuff, but you kind of got to pick your spots. Like this would be a card I would consider if it was in PSA 9 or 10 shape. They are stuck together, and you see right there by the 9.9, you got that little ring. So I mean that would definitely take away from the grade. Probably push it to like an 8, but it's still a nice Jeter base card. So. Put that in a notable stack. David Ortiz, is he in this product? He might be in Series 2. Or, I know he has a 97 Fleer Ultra rookie. This is a neat insert. This is Season Crowns. Joey Bell. Or Albert Bell. Cool insert. So we've opened, 2 packs and hit 2 cool inserts already. And this box was $40, so not cheap, but not crazy expensive for a neat product like this. There's a Robbie Alomar. I believe he's in the Hall of Fame. Here's another one of those Season Crowns. This one's Dante Bichette. His son's a top 15 prospect in baseball right now. So I don't know if they all, yeah. It was just that Jeter that had that ring on there. Maybe it was a gold medallion that I missed or something. And there's the classic snowflake right there. You see those little white dots? And it's just the luck of the draw. I'm sure the probability of a product like this having the snowflakes is much, much higher than cards that don't have this type of finish and gloss. I think it's just lends to chipping when they're sitting there in the factory for 20 years. That's just the way it is. Some packs feel stiffer than others. That sounds kind of funny saying that. But overall, I don't think they're that bad. So here's a Kurt Schilling. I believe his Hall of Fame vote's getting higher. And there's an A-Rod with a ding top left corner. Neat card, though. A pretty early Alex Rodriguez issue. There's Mark Newfield, one of the bigger prospects for the M's back in the day. Here's a checklist of Mac. Neat little card. David Doster. I've never heard of him. He's a fill, though. Andrew Jones, that's actually like a third-year Jones, and it's got like kind of, from the pack, it tore off the EE and the R from Fleer. There's a Girardi base, Chuck Knobloch. And these look like tricky cards to slab. Is that Hollinsworth? He was a pretty big prospect. I always think of Karim Garcia or Kareem and Todd Hollinsworth when I think of like Dodgers prospects from the mid-1990s. They were kind of the ones I wanted to hit in packs because they were supposed to be future stars, and they both had decent careers. Just, I mean, that's the thing with prospects. how do you live up to all that hype? There's a bad snowflake Cora. So this pack's pretty bad. Hopefully there's nothing that great in it. Here's a Garrett Anderson. And cards like this I'll probably throw away because they're in really poor shape. Get this pack. There we go. There's a Javi Lopez. And Tino on the Yankees. I always followed Seattle, so I was upset when I think they traded away Tino or he signed with the Yankees. Molly. There's a Kenny Lawton who probably won't get into the Hall, but he was one of the better players in the 90s. James Baldwin. And then a Jacob Cruz medallion. I guess I'll make a separate stack for the medallions. See, go like that. And some packs are worse than others. Like that one's terrible. And that doesn't hurt the cards because they're all together, so you're not betting the cards. Here's a cool Carlos Delgado. No, this pack's awesome. It's just flowing. Delgado. I'll stop ranting and raving about the sticky cards now. Let's just get to the break and accept the cards. Gary Sheffield. No love in the hobby. There's Greg Vaughn. He used to pound out 50 bombs, I think. At some point in his career. It was around this time period. He was hitting a bunch of bombs. This is neat. Wade Boggs, fielder's choice. It looks pretty clean, too. The Hall of Famer right there. And Steve Finley, that's the medallion. So, really cool cards. Love these older Ultra breaks. I'm going to try to pick up some more years of Ultra to do these. Just because they're so much fun. These ones are all kind of jacked up. Here's a Frank Thomas insert, though. It's one of those season crowns, so that must be one of the less scarce inserts. It looks pretty nice, though. Troy Percival. I don't know if he's Hall of Fame worthy. I don't think so. He's just got in this last January, I believe. Trevor Hoffman. And then an insert of Canseco. Is a double trouble with Vaughn. That is double trouble for sure. Double. And Jay Canizero. Here's a Griffey. Try to get it out of here cleanly. It's stuck, but it looks pretty good. I don't have this one for the registry. Oh, it's got a surface line on it. See, that's the thing. Cards look great, like when you first look at them, but when you investigate further, it seems like there's always something that pops up. There's a Hammond's gold medallion. See, getting a lot of the gold medallions lately. Steve Finley again, and then a double trouble of that's two awesome players, two players that I like to collect. Tony Gwynn and Ricky Henderson. That's a neat little card. There's Matt Lawton. He had some solid years there for a while. Julio, somebody can probably look this up, but I believe he played till he was like 45, which sounds crazy, but it's true. This is Vlad's younger brother. I don't know, maybe older brother. I can't remember. Wilton Guerrero, though. And then another checklist card of Maddox. And there's the medallion. George Arias. There's a base Maddox. That's a neat card. He was always kind of like the young reliever for the Yankees with Mariano that I recall from this time period. These are really stuck. Come on, break apart, boys. There's Blackjack. And Mondesi, who's currently in jail. He was like the mayor of a Dominican Republican city or something, and he embezzled some money and got in trouble. Just interesting. There's a checklist and a Cameron gold medallion. Jeff King always looked like a NASCAR fan or driver to me when I saw him play with that mustache. Here's a cool Scott Rowland. This is a pretty early Scott Rowland card. Rookie Reflections. His rookie's 95. He's in the Bowman set. So there's a neat little Pedro looking packed fresh and clean there. These cards look great. The photography is fantastic. Double Trouble of Langford and Gant, both good players in their day. We have Omar Vizquel, who's nearing close to the Hall of Fame. I don't know if he's really a Hall of Famer, though, in my opinion. There's Sweeney, and there's a Pudgy. Sandberg, this is a great pack. Another checklist, Thomas. So there's a lot of checklists in the insert. I don't know what the tough inserts are. I guess we can take a look at the odds real quick. Let's flip this down. So the tough one was Diamond Producer, 1 in 288. And then Home Run King, 1 in 36. The RBI Kings, 1 in 18. The Season Crown, I think we've pulled 3 of those already. Power Plus was the first pack. That's 1 per box. And Fielder's Choice. Double Troubles are pretty common. The checklists are common. So we hit the Power Plus with Chipper, like the first pack. There's Hollinsworth. This guy was a good player for a while. I think he put up a couple 30 home run seasons. And here's Chipper Jones with the logo tearing off there. There's Doc Gooden. Here's another Double Trouble card. This time we got Robbie and Cal. That's a neat one. There's I think it was like 96 or 97. Robbie Alomar spit in the ump's face. That was pretty crazy. Here's Jim Edmonds. Great career. Probably not a Hall of Famer, though. Here's another rookie. Edgar Renteria, Rookie Reflections. So, I mean, you get a lot of different inserts in this, so pretty fun little product. There's Dawson. There's a Galarraga base. That's pretty neat. And checklist is Griffey. Here's a cool Barry. I've never seen that card before. But Barry Bonds, Ultra, the base. Andy Ashby. Andy Ashby actually went to a high school like down the street from my house, Park Hill. Just a random fact. Back in the day, I used to go to, when I was a kid, I went to Applebee's, and they always wrote about that, how Ashby went to Park Hill. There's a Jermaine Dye insert and then a Griffey gold medallion. It's all jacked up though. Do my best to split these cards and not take 2 years to break the box. There's an Eric Davis. That's cool. Another Double Trouble of Bonds and Matt Williams. And there's a Gant medallion. We're almost done here. 3 packs left. Going to be about a 15-minute break, which isn't bad considering the state of the packs. Here's one I would slab if it was a candidate. Mo. There's Uga Thurbina. I think he's in jail. Fred McGriff. There's a Pettit. We got a Bichette. That is the RBI King. I think that was a tougher pull. The RBI King. 1 in 18, so about 1 per hobby box. There's a cool Frank. Definite candidate there if it's clean. I'll probably only get about 4 or 5 candidates out of this just because the way the cards are. There's a Darren Erstad. He actually played football at Nebraska. Old Giant, and I believe he's on the Giants. I don't know. I thought he was. Rob Nen, and then we got Trammell, who is a Hall of Famer. There's Slammin' Sammy. And the last insert is a Ordonez Alex Ochoa Double Trouble. So here's the stack of cards. These are the gold medallions right here. And then these are all the cards. Left stack is commons, right is inserts and notables. And these ones here are the ones that are like really badly white snowflake. So that's it, guys. Later. I'm out.